Good day, good morning, good evening, whatever time it is. Either way, welcome to my floor. Today I'm gonna keep playing Genshin and I'm just gonna start everything up on this one. Give me a moment so I can hopefully see chat everywhere that I need to. There and there. And then we see if I can find it. Nope, that's not it. There. Alright, that should be it. Let's jump on and see if we can avoid this crisis. I can't imagine we can, but it'd be nice if we could, right? Excuse you. There we go. Now I can see the chat. Let's go. Nope, I pressed the wrong thing. Oop. Right, yes, rewards. Good, good. The rewards are on. Yeah. I'm gonna need to put down the volume. Ooh. Definitely. That was way too loud for me. I hope that volume is okay for you guys, but man, that was loud. What does this volume sound like? Okay, good. There we go. Right, yes. Wait for the researcher to arrive. I'm so used to Arlecchino that I try to sprint like that. This is way cooler in outfits. I can't get over how much better it is. You must be the one tasked by the Academia to with renovating Aru. Yeah, that's right. Good afternoon, I'm Kave. And these two are Termezi and Nayasaburi. Hey, I'll hide them. Come and introduce yourself. We've met before. This is Thoth, the Abyss King, and everyone knows these two. Afternoon, gentlemen. I've only ever seen these two in murals. Yeah, that would be a weird existence, right? Oh, the paintings on the temple. They show us chatting, playing cards, playing chess. Precisely the activities we most enjoy, funnily enough. Well, that's good, at least. Hmm? No, nothing. Okay, wait. No, only you enjoy playing chess. We were just humoring you. Well, that's good friends, then. I wouldn't go that far. Back to the matter at hand. A preliminary assessment of the academia indicates that this project requires expertise in various disciplines, including the deciphering of ancient text, mechanical engineering, and the restoration of ancient ruins, and elemental theory. The most capable minds in their respective fields are here before you. If there are no objections, we would like to begin our work. I guess they are. The artisans are built. I don't know who's who when they're talking like this. The artisans, or maybe it is that one. The artisans who built Aru for Al-Amari gave their very lives to create this splendid work. Follow their example by giving your utmost devotion to this project. Hopefully not your lives, but devotion. I didn't know that. We'll do our best. Of course, but we certainly won't sacrifice our lives. Can this one stop being like that? Thank you. Okay. Such brazen words. Humans these days are a far cry from their ancestors. Every generation says that. What little respect you show for King Deshret, who they have never known and only knows a Mad King, so... No, that's not what he meant. Please don't mind him. He shares your sentiments, just not your, penchant for hyperbole. Assuming that's what you're going for. I just think it's important to manage expectations. Forgive my lack of courtesy, but we simply can't sacrifice our lives to the gods on completion of the project, like people in the legend of old. Here's a first draft of the project proposal for your perusal. Please let us know if you have any requests. Normally I'd have made it look a lot more visually appealing, but we were really pressed on time for this occasion. Hope you forgive me if it's a little rough around the edges. Naturally. My fellow ministers deemed this meager display of respect sufficient. I suppose I can consider agreeing to the proposal. You seem like you might have stick somewhere, too. Why are you so preoccupied with ostentatious display of respect to Alamar? We should be trying to make things easy for them. You never know, we might have to rely on these young people to look after us in our old age. Aren't you guys already old? Not to be rude, but like, you're hundreds of years old at least. Exactly. This is Ardus mainframe. Be reminded to use it with great caution. We certainly will. Thank you for your assistance. You may attempt to lay out punishments should you so desire. Though I'm afraid it would be futile. You and I both know that certain components of Aru can only be operated by humans. King Deshret always believed in humanity. Still, the reason that Aru's modules are designed that way is not so much because he trusted them, but more because he was wary of you. Is that true? No wonder human artisans helped to build Aru. Then, he actually required human assistance to create his greatest work. Naturally. Have you noticed that the Goat King keeps giving superficial responses? It's like he's just going through the motions and leaving the real debate to his colleagues. He understands the art of perfunctory speech. Perfunctory. That's what earned him his position as the Minister of Ministers. It seems the rumors about King Deshret being a poor judge of character are baseless after all. Excuse me for being blunt, but it sounds suspiciously like you're putting yourself on a pedestal and mocking me. You're mistaken. And while there's nothing strictly wrong with making every conversation about yourself, it's not exactly a positive tendency either. You... Whatever. I knew what it would be like working with you. Alright, let me past. Let me past? Like, get past? Is that what he means? I need to look at this console. It's your job to activate it after all. Let's begin. Let's begin. Everyone, please proceed with the external checks and precautions as per the procedure outlined in the engineering plan. Oh. Yeah. You just popped up. Hello there, youngster. What? You just came to life. What do you mean came to life? I've been alive this whole time. You say we should start our research, right? Are you having second thoughts now? I've reviewed your proposal. The work you're planning to carry out on this grand device is ambitious in its scope. You have ample confidence in your abilities, I take. I wouldn't say I feel hugely confident, but given how bad things are, I'd rather at least try something than sit around and wait to die. Yeah, that's fair. You are the top scholars of your day. I trust you're aware that there are countless links between Aru and the Akasha. After in the Akasha, but I thought the Akasha was the Academia's greatest technological accomplishment, created years ago by the Dendra Archon to help her people access knowledge. And you too, do you not know either? You read the instruction manual, right? You tell them. An instruction manual? The Akasha has an instruction manual. Dendra Archon is a kind and thoughtful god indeed. Does that mean that nothing in their time had instruction manuals? The poor people! It used to sit on a shelf in the corner of the House of Diana. Not the most popular read. If the manual is to be believed, Aru was in fact the original inspiration for the Akasha system. What? But there are so few records about Aru anywhere, and practically none of the scientific expeditions into the desert had anything to do with it. Oh, but this is something you could not possibly have known. You may have heard many stories about the desert, but what is the most important aspect of history? Consider this a quiz. Anyone from Vahumana present? Stories? Is it stories or is it Irminsul? I'm from Vahumana. Well, it's veracity. Truthfulness? Precisely. A large part of veracity is the chronological order in which events occur. I may as well tell you. In the beginning, Nabu Malikata, the goddess of flowers, descended upon Sumeru. The glory of the heaven was within her. She brought life, oases, and knowledge to this land. Then she created a jinn, enlightened them, and ordered them to serve her. 2 other gods also walked upon this land, where wisdom flowed in abundance, and 3 met beneath the great green trees. Does sound like it could be about the moon goddesses, but I think this is far after, right? It was the first and greatest alliance. We should speak with reverence of this covenant between the 3, which transcend both time and life, for they promised that in Sumeru wisdom would be shared with all. All the great changes in Sumeru history began with the goddess of flowers. For King Deshret's sake, she pried into the secrets of Celestia, and for this was burned to ashes by the flames of wrath. Yeah, that seems about right. God is not so merciful. Vengeful. That's the word I was looking for. So grieved was King Deshret by her passing that he lost all interest in state affairs and devoted himself instead to the knowledge that she had brought back. It was after learning of the technology from that floating island in the sky that he first conceived of Aru. And so the Akasha was inspired by Aru, while the basis for Aru itself came from celestial technology. Well, if the 2 share a common technological origin, then connecting one system to the other is an entirely feasible idea. I guess so. Unbelievable. Have you no reverence at all for celestial technology? No, I do, but there's no time for that. The schedule is too tight. Blame it on the deadline. Perhaps you could try coming up with our cutoff date. Do you know what it's like having to turn around 5 different drafts in one day? I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. That cannot be nice. Hi, how are you doing? Yeah, also, Sir Ibis King, you don't plan on getting directly involved at all, do you? Hello, hi. Needs to be way bigger. You are alive, good. Has it improved at all? Your, unfortunate circumstances? Yeah, okay, glad.
Yes, well, you strike us more as having come to give a popular science lecture. Or wait, does this count as more of a first-hand witness statement? Neither. Anyway, this sounds like far too much work for me.
Mine are just 4 days long, but mini pain. Uh, yeah. At least it's not super long. I know there's people who have like for a week or stuff, but still, 4 days is too long still. Uh, Still, if Auto is so powerful, why didn't King Deshret use it for more ambitious ends?
Because it was never fully completed. King Deshret had grand plans, but he perished before they could come to fruition.
I cannot speak today.
In the beginning, his wish was to create something that could rival the world itself. The Lord of Flowers sacrificed everything for that ambition. What he desired, she bestowed, and thus was knowledge brought into the world. Her courage and sacrifice had to be honored with the most splendid of monuments, or King Deshret would surely have deemed it a grave injustice.
Who is the gecko supposed to be? Is it King Deshret or Malukana? No, like Goddess of Flowers.
That monument built from knowledge and technology, etched with a sacrificial and courageous love.
Love. Wait. Okay. Done.
Even in its unfinished form, it deserves to be treasured. At that time, King Deshret said that the following to the Lord of Dendro. Since we share an eternal covenant, I shall never be your enemy. Hence, the fruit of wisdom from the heavens is not to be devoured.
Is not to be devoured. So don't eat it so it doesn't consume you, maybe?
Remember, it is not that I lack the power to become the enemy of wisdom. Yet, you and she have taught me much and shown me kindness. For this, I cherish you both. In the end, Aru was only used to store a portion of the souls, but it was but a primitive form of the masterwork the king had envisaged.
Envisaged. So many sounds. Okay, there we go.
His final hope for Aru was to return to the past, when she lived.
Well, that's sad, and not really how it works most of the time.
So the point you're making is King Deshret was both powerful and ambitious, and he only sees his imperious ways out of affection for the goddess of flowers and the Dendroarchon. You could see this as an act of mercy, but you could also see it as a sentiment. See it as the sentiments that lay. Yeah, sentiments that lay between these three gods, placing constraints on him. This was, after all, the foundation of the alliance between them. This explains why Adu was both a prison and a monument, and why the answer to the three questions was time. You have to be careful who you get involved with, or you invite all manner of misfortune. This is as true for gods as it is for humans.
Yeah, that's true.
Love is the same. It is both a prison and a monument. Alright, let us pause the story here for now. Seeing as you've been so diligent, I'll offer a little help.
Oh, are you going to?
Who's in charge again? Is it you two? Oh, yes, me and him. Now then, close your eyes.
Visions?
Wisdom hides in the space between the tangible and the intangible. It is to convey the incommunicable through the simplest of mediums. By the power of King Deshret, I shall grant you a glimpse into the unseen secrets that lie at the threshold of existence.
Is this a power-up? Are they getting power-upped? We've definitely seen that before. That is a common thing. Where did this come from? Is it a new mechanism? It looks more like some form of externalized information. You've rendered it visible? Just as the Akasha allows you to access a greater range of knowledge, the power of our king permits one to perceive ingenuities that could not belong to this world. It is no ordinary mechanism. It reflects the internal structures of Aru. Whether you chose to increase or decrease, keep or discard, come, use these to achieve the outcome you desire. It looks mechanical to me, but let me handle it just in case. But wait, how do I get up there? Turn around. So that's where the elevator is. Ooh, how nice. I still hate it. It's like the game is breaking. Release. Am I supposed to keep doing this? Study with the mechanisms. Rotate. There we go, okay. Release! Obelisks were used to record important information in the ancient desert civilization. Hey, I'll hide them. There's some writing here I'll need you to decipher. I sent it to your screen. Do you see it? Got it. It's a little blurry, but I should manage. Take a look and tell me what it says. Oh, and I'll send other similar text directly to you from now on. Let's start with this one. It's a variant of an older script. Herein lie verses written for the yellow sand. Looks like cultural information from the age of King Deshret. If so, I suggest you delete it. Words thrown together merely for fun. I had no idea Aru kept a record of this. Oh my god, tea is so nice. Ah, okay. I feel so much better now. I am not. I should probably move there. Yeah. Like I'm barely on screen. Well, as long as you're certain that this is strictly private information, that's fine. It is unimportant. Alright, well, I guess I'll start now. I cannot sit still today. It's just not happening. I shouldn't release this without rotating. There we go. Release! There we go. Release! Release me! Nobody. Don't know what I'm singing. Found some more. Sending over to you now. These are all reports about the Gurabad conflict. Can we delete them? I'd say so. Most of this information has already been archived anyway. What if there are details in there that Vahumana missed? What are we supposed to do if they come after us in the future? We'll just have to live with it. If we don't resolve these issues now, there won't even be an academia in the future, let alone Vahumana Darshan.
I feel like I'm getting better, maybe. Or I'm so unaware of how bad it's like I'm pronouncing things that I think I'm doing well. That could be it. Yeah, right. Okay, done. There's some similar monuments nearby. I'll check them out. Okay, let me move then.
An Elise.
Oh, interesting. Nope, okay. It's not really working. That one is connected now. This is just like turn around? Yeah. Move. When it's almost there.
You has dinner. What is your dinner?
There we go.
What has them for dinner? What is their dinner?
I guess that's where I wanted to go. Another monument. Hold on.
Rice and
Sumbar? Is that how you say it? Probably not.
in papad or papadums, according to the British.
Yeah, I would not be surprised if they. Sambar, okay.
Forgot the A. Happens.
It's easy to miss letters when you're writing. I entirely switched out the letter when I wrote yesterday, so. Hold on.
But that sounds good. I hope it is.
Oh. My god, it's not stopping today. You're still reading it? How long is it? It records the development and governance of the Oasis civilization. Most of it concerns the Jinn, but it also contains records left by the artisans who built Aru. Oh. Is it important? Some of it. There was no way for me to read the whole thing in its entirety, so I had to rely on my intuition and pick the parts worth keeping. What about the artisan's records? What did he mention? They're speculations, mostly. For instance, they were wondering how to protect themselves if King Deshret decided to silence them after the construction of Adu was complete. That's not... Like, if history is anything to go by, that's not a bad question to ask. Sounds like pure mythology to me. Surely that kind of thing didn't really happen. The records do emphasize that this was merely their conjecture based on various myths. Still, the artisans did leave details of their plans to survive, including blueprints for their own escape route. Even that got recorded. Okay, well, I'll make a copy of this first before I delete it. Is that truly necessary? You want me needing those? No, the blueprints are important.
Oh yeah? What happened?
I want to keep them as a memento.
You got invited to beta test for Hoyo? What? What?
Oh my god! That is so exciting! What will you get to do? I am so excited for you. Oh my god. Okay, wait. You have to tell me more about that, but yes. For Honkai
Nexus Anima.
Just a player beta.
But still, exciting. Did you apply for that, or like what's happened? So yeah, I think that should just about do it. Yeah, you just sign up in the Hoyo Lab app. Ooh, oh, exciting though. That will be so nice. It means the requirements of the contingency plan, so we should be good. I gotta say, it's a strange feeling, this cross between reality and the intangible. It's like drifting between life and death, or in and out of a dream, using my own hands to manipulate illusions that are forever out of reach. It does sound weird. Chasing dreams is, in the most literal sense, definitely a novel experience. What happens if my spirit just floats away? That won't happen. Anyway, I wouldn't celebrate just yet if I were you. There's likely to be a phase 2 of this project. Alright, I'd better keep my wits about me then. Rest for a while. Oh. I thought they were doing things. I don't want to rest. Let me do my stuff. Yes, I'm resting. If I have to. We wanted to get into Star Rail or Genshin Beta, but this is still good. Yeah. I mean, one step at a time, right? If you end up being valuable, they might want you to test for other things too. I feel like I should. Yeah, do it. Will be good. I feel like at some point I should probably do beta testing, because I have a knack for finding weird ass like glitches. I don't know why. Might have to get a newer device though. Yeah, that's true. They might want the higher thing. That's expensive though. Traveler from afar. Do you worry for this fate of Sumeru as well? Well, it's still like the Crocodile King. Greetings, Crocodile King. Be at ease. I'm just here to chat with you about Lesser Lord Kusanagi. You were a software engineer in testing at your first job, so they're gonna love you. Yes, they are. I 100% believe that. You literally have all the qualifications for this. You're gonna do great. Sounds like you really care about her. Yes, I am not exaggerating either. I mean this. I think it's gonna be great. Yes, although to be exact, it is a mixture of both concern and curiosity that I feel. Speaking of Nahida, Paimon was wondering how she's doing. Wait a moment. I don't know why I gave him like a snake. Should you stream it? Are you allowed to? Is that a thing? Like, are you allowed to stream it? You would have to do it from your phone, but should you? I don't know if that's is that there like a breach of contract or something with that? I don't know. Could be worth checking up first. But otherwise, yes. What is it? You think so? They said screenshots and screen recordings are fine. But are they fine for yourself so that they can use them to figure out what's wrong? Or are they saying that it's fine to share them? Because those can be different things. I tried calling out to Pep, but there was no response. This can only mean that she is focusing all her energy on taking care of Lesser Lord Kusanagi. True, yeah. Could be worth checking so you don't accidentally do something you're not allowed to and
Can't do it, because this is a really cool opportunity.
All the gods who served King Deshret seemed super surprised to hear that Apip agreed to help Nahita. Guessing she made a bad impression on you or something?
People have streamed Genshin while it was in beta. Then it's probably fine. But worth checking anyway.
Are you aware of the history between her and our king?
Not, let's say. I know a bit, but not everything.
Yeah. The story begins a long time ago. Alamar was always a wishful thinker where the Dendro dragon was concerned. Without consulting her, he decided to list her among the 7 pillars and declared his own power to be far superior to hers. That was when our king was at the height of his power. Ibis, Goatee, and I were no match for him, and so we chose to submit and serve him as his ministers. But not Apep. No, she was never thought much of him. To Apep, Alamar's pride and sense of superiority were nothing but ignorance and hubris. In fact, they fought numerous times, but usually the battle ended in a draw.
I mean, I would agree if someone is like, hey, I'm far superior than you, then yeah, that kind of sounds like hubris.
In the end, King Deshret coveted the power of Celestia, only to end up corrupted by knowledge. His final act was to trick the dragon into swallowing him whole, leaving her to bear the torment of his sins. The Dendro dragon stands for the glory of a bygone era. She hated Alamar and what he represented, all the gods, all the power that they wielded. And so, her willingness to help the Dendroarch through this crisis comes as a great surprise indeed. It makes one wonder whether, perhaps, the Dendroarch assisted her in the past. Yep, Nahida did her a huge favor.
You tell Sobek about how Nahida helped to free Apep from her suffering.
So Lesser Lord Kusanali put an end to the Dendro dragon's many long years of torment. As much as she loathed the 7, Apep knows kindness when she sees it. No wonder she was willing to make an exception. Yeah, that's the sense we got from dealing with her too. She's not incapable of coexisting with other living things. Rather, she actively chooses to avoid coexistence. And this, despite the fact that she symbolizes life herself. How ironic. All of this being said, I wouldn't expect too much from her if I were you. Nothing will change her hatred towards humanity and gods.
Maybe time will.
We'll keep that in mind. Anyway, how much longer do you think Nahida needs to stay with Apep?
Maybe we should go and pick her up?
For all we know, the Fudry might still be in the desert. Just to be on the safe side, why don't we grab anyone who isn't busy right now and go look for her?
Well, no.
I'm alright, Paimon. Huh? Was that Nahida's voice? It seems the treatment was effective.
Look at that! So cool, dragon! Since when do my deeds require your evaluation?
He will do just fine.
I had no intention of taking you any further. One ought not to expect greater generosity than they have earned.
You always hide your kindness away like an oasis within a sandstorm. Only those who make it through the swirling winds can know just how beautiful that oasis is and how much hope it brings.
You dare appraise my being?
No, I'm expressing my gratitude. I want to thank you for sharing your precious life force with me.
Baby.
Hmm?
Awake already. You're more resilient than I thought.
Hey, Pep. I feel much better. Thank you.
Gods and their gratitude mean little to me. I would rather you give me your assurance that the situation with Irminsul and Sumeru's ley lines will be competently managed. If I suffer any ill effects from the ley lines, you, as the god of this land, will be held responsible, and you would not enjoy being held account by me.
I understand what you require, but I assume this task. I would assume this task even if you did not demand it. The matter is my responsibility. I must resume my duties as soon as possible.
A farcical notion, god of Sumeru. I hope you realize how unextraordinary your strength is.
Unextraordinary. Also, I think my camera has slowly been sliding down.
Where do I need it to be? Like here, maybe? Wait. I need to, like, reattach my camera.
Oh my god, you like this camera.
I have been struggling with it the entire day. Oh.
That might be fine. Well, don't mind my
Thighs, I guess. Okay, there we go.
kind of.
We'll see if I stay here. If not, shout at me and I'll try and, you know, readjust. I'm still a little bit far down, but
Yeah.
we'll see if it's okay.
And yet, maybe it's precisely what defines me. And God of Wisdom is not meant to rule by force.
Then hold steady. We go forth. Well, I'll be. Is that a pep? A pep? And do my eyes deceive me? Of all places, the Dendro Dragon has decided to visit the mausoleum of King Deshret. I see that after all this time, Alamar's menagerie of ministers remain as vile as ever. It's a pleasure, Dendro Dragon. Have you arrived? But a little sooner, you might have attended a meeting of the Seven Pillars. What a nauseating thought. You are not the first insects I have the displeasure of dealing with today. A swarm of them tugged on my tail on the way over. Goodness knows what hovels they crawled from. What do all these creatures of the world remain so lonely after all this time? What did you do with them? What did you do with them? I cast them away. What would you have me do? Keep them as trinkets? For this is where we shall part ways. To be clear, I do not wish to see you or anyone else here ever again, unless absolutely necessary.
And I wish you peace as you return to your dwelling place.
Thank you for helping Nahida. It matters not to me. Simply refrain from bothering me again.
Dragon. A force to be reckoned with. At times like this. I feel glad that she has no interest in any of this.
What?
Hold on. Just hold on. Okay, we're almost there. We made it!
Sarush.
Oh, wait, that one is it.
Sarush?
Oh, I'm gonna fall.
Catch them all? Oh, the other are coming back too. I've got you.
Well, that's a relief. A pair of safe hands indeed.
the Dendroarchon's familiars. They were the last thing I expected to see here.
Oh, wait. What are Aranada doing here? Don't you guys hate the desert?
Sorry. My pillow got displaced when I got up earlier. There we go, that's better. Now I'm not slipping off my pillow.
Am I on screen? Yes. Obviously, I was worried about the Dendroarchon. I've been supporting them with my putty powers the whole way here. They seem pretty nervous. Is it because there's too many people around? Just people. It's all these non-human beings too. It's hard on them. I can't believe you made such a long and dangerous journey just for my sake. I appreciate your support so much. Thank you all. Ooh. Ooh. I'll have to ask everyone to wait while I help our new arrival settle in. Once I'm done, I'll gather everyone to discuss our next steps. Paimon, shall we find a place for our friends to stay?
Sure.
Awesome! Let's go! Well, I have some questions.
To answer Nahi's questions, bring her up to speed on everything that's happened.
Okay, I think that covers everything. Thank you. We can get going now.
Alright. I'm not allowed to run. Go back inside the mausoleum. Let me run.
Let me dash.
I should maybe at least do this. Wait. That should be better. Oh, they're here. They're actually following. I didn't realize. Maybe that's why I can't run. Oh.
Oh, big Dendro dragon throws across the sky. It's so scary. So many Nada here.
Little babies.
Cheer up, Anabas. They're all looking at us. Wait, they're all looking at us? Surely all these Nadas can't see us. I'm always so busy walking here and there. Wait, don't let the Nada catch us. They can have the pot. But wait, no, the Nada can't take the pot. My sister and I have to look after it. The Nada are coming.
I'm not giving them individual voices.
Hello everyone, it's only us. Oh, Lord of Dendro, Nada Luan, and White Floaty. Lord of Dendro, Nada Luan, Paimon. It's been a long time. It must have been very tough for you coming all the way out here, especially since you don't like the Valuka set. Is everyone back in Varanara?
Vanarana. That I can't read. That's too many things similar in the same thing.
Doing well? Araja is a Vasara tree. Vasara tree protect Vanarana.
I can't say it. My dyslexia is just like, nope. Too many similar things.
So that means Araja is protecting Vanara. Don't worry, everyone who stayed behind will do their best to protect your home. And we'll all do our part too. Ah, everyone's here. Good. Are you okay? You look like you were about to pass out back there. Then you're forgetting who I am. Don't underestimate me. Sorry, almighty Red Floaty.
Red Float? Excuse me? Are you comparing me to Paimon? Wow.
Well, I do not think it suits you.
I mean, you are red and floating, so...
I suppose everyone is gathered here because of me. As we can see it, the situation is critical, and everyone is very busy with their various tasks, so... Need help? Anapa can help. Isn't arapa food? Am I wrong? Arapas is a food, right? Arapas brought a pot to make soup. Very delicious. All of us are here to help. Arabalika, Arayakan, Arapas, Ardashan, Arayuta, Arasata, Arasha will help. so many. There were so many names and I didn't know how to say them. I can't thank you enough. Right now, we're focused on restructuring Adu, processing information access, and helping restore everyone's confidence. I'm sure you'll find it all very straightforward. Yeah, sure. Sounds straightforward. I can help too. Just let me know when I'm needed. Together, together! Lord of Thunder, Arabalika has something important to tell you. Sounded like Kalabalik. Which sounds... It means chaos in Swedish, but I don't know if it's in any other language too. It might be. On our way out of Vanana, we saw some Nana talking in secret. Male Nana, up to no good. Up to no good? Yes, two Nana sneaking around at Kakakara. Caravan Zibat. That definitely sounds suspicious. Lon Paimon, I have the work to attend to here that needs to take priority. Could I trouble you to investigate the situation Arabalika spoke of? No problem. Leave it to us. Thank you. I'm counting on you. Let's get going, I guess. This now feels like such a deep voice. There's one other thing. If you were to work alongside the people of Sumeru, you will need to make yourself visible to them. Is that acceptable to everyone? Well, if we really have to. They're so cute! I guess we have no choice. Don't be afraid, Arapas. You must make the most delicious soup. Everyone will like you. There's nothing to fear. No one here will hurt you. But if you do feel afraid, don't worry. Just call my name and I'll be there. Okay. Well, very well. Now I shall bestow a small blessing upon you all. Whenever people see you and interact with you, from the moment their gazes meet yours, they will experience the most beautiful of dreams. Oh, that's so weird though. Nahida gently raises her hand. You don't know what she did, but you feel a wonderful presence, like something out of a lovely dream. Sunlight trickling through the branches, glistening like gold leaf. The trees chanting softly in the breeze as the flowing water plays a symphony. Your heart swells up like a balloon as it fills with happiness. Bliss. There are many terrible things yet to be resolved, but in this moment, all you feel is peace, friendship, and love as you stand side by side with dozens of other creatures together in the forest. The people around you turn their heads and scan their surroundings. They hear it too. Ancient voices speak from the forest, soothing everyone's hearts. Do not fear. Do not be afraid. Do not be overcome by the storm. Do not fear. We will face it together. This too shall pass. This too shall pass. To Aru's shop? I guess I'm not going out in the forest? Or... Ribat. Something, Caravan Ribat. I thought we were going there. Oh, everyone's here. Wonderful. And Joaquin, you're back. Are you recovered all right? You mustn't push yourself too hard. I'm doing well. Thank you for your concern. Scholars update Nahida on the progress of Aru's renovation. I see. Using the power of Aru to reboot the Akasha and gain access to Irmin's soul. It's a sound plan, although... I regret to be the bearer of bad news, but with the state that Irminsul is currently in, it is impossible to access via traditional means. Even the Akasha won't change that.
Alas, we had feared that this may be the case. That was not the voice I gave him. What about a non-traditional means? Non-traditional means?
Are you saying?
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
What are they saying?
Okay, I guess now we're going.
Oh, we're more people.
Oh, sorry.
Oh no.
I need to change one. Mine is. I don't really like having the other one.
Sino. Hey, we're here.
Oh, it's you. Is there a situation? Suspicious people. That or not, I have good intuition when it comes to people. In other words, there may well be a traitor among us.
Given everything that's going on, I'd be more surprised if there wasn't.
Miss Nefer, as a professional intelligence broker, I trust you have a solution?
Not one I'm willing to volunteer. What's in it for me?
Let's say I'll treat this as a pilot project aimed at expanding your intelligence operations. Whatever business you're in, an avenue to demonstrate your abilities could never hurt.
I like the sound of that. Glad we're on the same page.
Given that you rarely set foot in Sumeru, practically no one at Caravan Ribat knows who you are.
Sorry. I'll take it you've read the files on everyone in the area.
Yes, I also skimmed the list of evacuees, and I'm more or less up to date on where everyone stands.
Any initial suspects?
Limiting the scope to males whose recent activities could be viewed as suspicious, I've identified 3 names. Detonata saw 2 people talking, but currently we only have 1 suspect. The other person was probably just a messenger, and in all likelihood has already left Caravandribat.
Would make sense. Everyone's heading for the desert, per the evacuation order. Anyone willing to turn back at this stage is almost certainly with the Fadwi.
There's no way it was a spur-of-the-moment decision to act at a time like this. The spy must have been planted long ago. We need to smoke him out from where he's hiding.
Sounds like you have the beginnings of a plan. Sino and Nefer quickly exchange intel and narrow down the relevant information. I see. Your suspicions are well founded. I'd be watching him too if I were you.
So far, we still lack solid evidence that he's been bribed. He hasn't made any recent purchases that would indicate he came into some cash.
Then let's get closer to him to confirm before we make our move. I can handle it. I'm not based in Sumeru, so barely anyone in Caravan Ribat knows who I am.
And you're certain you've never encountered this person in Nodcry?
I'm certain. Besides, it's extremely rare for me to have any direct contact with Sumeru's mercenaries besides yet. There's no way he could have seen my face before. Sino, stay out of sight and wait for my signal. If he raises any red flags, I'll bring him towards the main road.
Understood. I'll take it from there.
Excellent. Well, it's a pleasure working with you.
And what is our goal?
Let's just jump. That's fine. The sun is shining again. It's the first time today, but it does make really weird light. Give me a moment. I'm just gonna go and pull down my blinds. That should be a bit better in terms of lighting. Yeah, definitely. Okay, darker skin, scars, frequency deficit, and has ample combat experience. Nothing unusual about how he dresses or acts. Hmm? What's he looking at? A coin? Interesting. Could that be how his contact paid him? Or is a way to contact him? Conveniently discreet for someone trying to hide an unexpected income, and yet it could be highly valuable. Sorry to bother you. Has everyone here already left? I suppose you happen to see a lady wearing a hat. Oh, madam, what are you doing, Caravan Ribat, all by yourself? The main group evacuated some time ago. Didn't you pass them on the road? My friend and I lost some cargo along the way. I didn't want to miss out on potential business, so I told her to go ahead and meet the client while I retracted our steps. I didn't think it'd be so late by the time I found it. And then there was a terrible sandstorm. I guess I must have taken a wrong turn, because I didn't see any large groups on my way here. Forgive me for asking, but just to be on the safe side, could you describe this friend of yours? Sure. She has blonde hair and she was wearing a hat with a white dress. You'd definitely know if you'd seen her. Yes, I think that does ring a bell. My apologies. During this exceptional time, the Corps of 30 are under order to be extra cautious when dealing with unknown people. Whoever they might be. I understand. Well, sir, is there anything else you need to know? If not, I'd better try and catch up with them. Hey, wait. They left a good while ago now. You'll never catch up to them on your own. Why don't I give you a ride? I'm here to collect the last few people anyway. We have plenty of carts, so one more won't be a problem. That would be amazing. Traveling with a group will be much safer. I'll have to pay you for your trouble. Hey, let's not worry about money for now. Wait here a moment. Once I'm done packing, I'll take you to join the rest of the group. Alright, thanks. Let me know if you need a hand carrying anything. No need for that. I'm strong enough for the both of us. Okay, well, I wish there was some way I could repay you. This is my lucky day running into someone who knows what they're doing here. You might have just saved my life, you know. Wow, she's really laying an old thing. Thick. You're not wrong there. I mean, what kind of cargo is so important that it's worth risking your life to go back? Oh, for your sake, it was priceless. Actually, I suppose I can tell you since you've been such a big help. But be sure to keep it to yourself, or we could both be in big trouble. Oh, really? Sounds mysterious. We're in the antiques business, you understand? Some of our goods aren't acquired through the most legitimate means. We have to be very discreet when we're selling them. That's why I had to go looking for the missing cargo alone. No wonder. Well, ma'am, in that case, it turns out that there is something you can do for me. I'm all ears, but to be clear, our commission isn't cheap. Think carefully before you ask. We don't want to ruin our relationship before we can hit the road. I'm sure that won't be a problem. My issue is, I have something that's a little difficult to sell as well. Take a look at this. The mercenary reveals an old coin in his hand. Thanks to her dealings in Nodgra, Nefer has seen plenty of antiques in her time and recognized it as a very rare, high-value item. An ancient coin used to pay off the mercenaries made of pure gold. At first glance, it's hard to discern its country of origin. If sold to an astute collector, it would fetch a high price. Pure gold. That's quite something. How'd you come across it? Dig it out of some ancient tomb? If you look hard enough, there are many treasures to be found in the mausoleum of the King Destrat. It has no distinct Snezhnayan markings. That'll be why he's going with that story. And he clearly doesn't want to arouse suspicion, so he's on the lookout for an opportunity to make a quiet trade. Surely you have an existing business partner. Won't they take it off your hands? I hope I won't be attracting the wrath of my competitors by helping you sell this. Oh, the shop I used to work with is having cash flow issues at the moment, after losing some money. I'm under enough pressure as it is without having to deal with them. On the off chance anything went wrong, I'd never get my money back. I think I'm gonna have to turn on the actual voices, because my voice is going. I've been doing too many. It's so fun though. Can you guys hear it? How is it? There, maybe. Shall we make a move? I forgot it's in Japanese, but that's good. I forgot how old she sounds. I don't dislike it, but it's always surprising to me.
今回は大掛かりな避難だから後始末をする人間が必要だったんだ。俺もその一人さ。合流できて運が良かったな。
運が良かった。
そうだね。はあ、私はそんなことが起こってることすら知らなかったよ。お客さんが怯えて取引がなしにならないといいけど。
そうだな。何にせよ生活はしなきゃならんし、金も稼がないと。
I wanted to make sure that they could have the conversation to them. There he is. I mean, yeah. Hensworth can see them and don't do anything rash, basically. Not the same thing. Also, my dad is calling. Wait, give me a second. I need to know what's happening. Okay, I am back. Oh, okay, yeah, sorry. My dad's broken his collarbone. Anyway, I guess we're continuing. My god. Anyway. Yeah.
大マハマドラくそ何をするんだ
Yeah, what could we be doing? What could this be?
このコインだな。よし。
Yosh.
お前がこれを使える日は一生やってこない。
思った通り早かったね。スメールのマハマトラもずいぶん頼もしくなったもんだ。
Indeed. I mean, if they have Sino, they almost don't need anyone else. He is enough. He's certainly enough. A lot. Himself.
紋章のないコイン。これは見分けるのが難しいぞ。お前のおかげで証拠がつかめた。
Secured evidence.
さてと。
Sateto. Sino nods to the group, then turns to leave with the suspect. Before long, he returns with the intel he got out of the suspect. What happened? What did he do?
ここから南東に少し行ったところにある丘の風下。そこで取引相手と落ち合う予定だったらしい。
Torihiki.
やるね。キャンディスがあんたの尋問の技術はなかなかのものだって言ってたよ。
What are his interrogation skills? Because torture doesn't typically produce reliable intel. So, like, what is it? Does he just like intimidate people?
彼女も大したものだがな。むしろこの数年でますます腕を上げている。
Sure.
さあ、次はお前の出番だな。
僕の足の速さに頼ろうっていうのかい
Heck yeah. I forgot he was on the picture.
お前は隠密行動が得意だ。それに、奴らを監視するのは空中からの方が
It'll be easier to monitor the activity from the air. That is true. He can fly.
しょうがないな。さっさと済ませてくるよ。
しょうがないな。
それとさっき、旅人から送信様からの伝言を預かった。これを片付けたら、一緒にキング・デ・シェルトの霊廟に戻ろう。
Rebio. Oh, I did not know that word.
なあ、わかった。
お前一人で大丈夫か
Yeah, right?
無理。だと言ったら、君がついてきてくれるのかい
The Japanese is so much funnier. The English is, gee, I don't know. Maybe you should come with me. The Japanese is just like, impossible. Or what would you do if I said that?
よしおいらもついてってやるぜ
本気か君に隠密行動ができるとは思えないけどね。
I think you have to be quiet.
パイモン、本当に行くの
おいら試してみたいんだほら何事も最初の一歩からって言うだろ
Is Paimon becoming a spy? Is that where we're going with this?
それになんたっておいらはテイワット最高のガイドだからなこれくらいのことできて当然だぜ
I have to lower the volume a little bit for Paimon. God. That was too high.
わかった。ついてきなよ。
Sweet.
でも何かあったら、君の口を塞いで、茂みに放り込むからね。
Catch you and shove you in a bush. I'm sure there's some people who would be very happy with that.
心配するなっておいらちゃんと気をつけるから
I hope so.
なら、
I believe him.
早速行くとしよう。
I believe he'd do it. Ooh. The Japanese was just. Ooh.
天へと前。
How far am I supposed to go? Wide far, but.
It's like a little food bell. I don't think that's what it's supposed to be, but it is like that. Couple seconds. I wish I had Ryan on this one because it's so useful. To be able to fly. I have nothing really that brings me up other than catching.
ついてこいなんて言ってないよ。
ついてこい. They're gonna be up? Or down? Dude, your bell is gonna give us away.
ついてこいな。
待ってくれよカサッキ、早く飛びすぎだ。
Paimon, shh.
ここだね。さあ、待ち伏せよ。
待ち伏せ. Okay, yeah, cool. Oh! English and the Japanese.
サイモン、何を企んでいるんだい？
It's so different.
おいら別に何も。
君はガイド以外には神職にしか興味がなかったはず。急に危険な任務の手伝いを
Yeah,
買っ
what's
て出るなんて
happening?
あからさまに不自然だ。
なんだよその言い草。おいらだって危険な場所には何度も行ってるんだぞ。
Yeah, plenty of missions with us. Not by yourself.
それも旅人と一緒に。だろ、君は
Oopsie.
標的が来るまでまだ時間がありそうだ。今ならもし話があれば聞いてやってもいいけど、無理に話さなくてもいい。好きにすれば？
にすれば?
なあ、
Brian.
おいらのこと役立たずだと思うか？
Do you think I'm useless? Paimon, that's kind of sad.
なぜ急にそんなことを？
窓くらいを旅してた時気づいたんだ。毎日旅人と一緒にいるけど、あいつが本当にピンチな時においらは何もしてやれてないって。
That's true. But you're basically flying toddlers. I don't know what you do.
あまりこんなこと考えないんだけど、あの時は本当に怖かったんだ。もしあいつが二度と帰ってこなかったらって思うと、おいら考えれば考えるほどおいらって全然役に立ってない気がしてきて。でも足手まといになりたくないんだ。あいつにとってもっと頼れる友達になりたいんだ。
I watched the video today that was like talking about the Reba Rehodo thing. So I'm glad I got to hear them use so close by.
わかるか？なんていうか、自分が友達の何の役にも立ててない感覚みたいな。おいら何言ってるんだろうな。
That sounds so sad.
僕に話して正解だ。その気持ちはよくわかるよ。
Do you, Brian?
こそっち。
Kosachi.
忠告というわけじゃないけど、人は自己不信に陥った時、諦めるか変わるかを選ぶことができる。
He's not wrong. Give up or change are your options.
この問題は自分自身で乗り越えない限り、誰の慰めも意味をなさないんだ。
I think as well, I've always said that, like, if you realize that you need to change, you've already started to. Like, the first step of changing is realizing that you have to change. It's not... Yeah.
だから強くなりたいなら、もっと役に立ちたいなら、とにかく挑戦してみればいい。 少なくとも後悔はしないはず。
Yeah, I agree with this. I did not think Brian would be a pep talker, but great.
それにしても妙だ。もう指定の時間のはず。パイモン、あたりに人影は見えないか？
Yep.
どれどれ。
あと1時間だけ待ってみよう。それでも動きがなければ撤退する。
Hmm. Oh, right, this thing.
わかった。
I was like, what is the R2? Time ticks by, but still nothing happens.
おかしいな。こんなに待っても誰も来ないぞ。大事な取引をすっぽかすなんてありえるのか？
It feels like a trap, but maybe not for us.
どうかしたのか？
何かが引っかかる。
Yeah.
セノが捕らえた裏切り者は確かに自身の任務を全うした。けどあいつと落ち合うはずの相手は待ち合わせに現れなかった。
Hmm.
でもあいつが切り捨てられたって知る方法がないだろ？偵察くらい来そうなもんだけどな。
Hmm.
問題はそこなんだ。奴らは僕たちがここにいることを知るはずがない。けどまさか。
Unless they're tapping into Irmin's soul? Is that what's happening?
ち、妙に馴染みのある手口だ。とにかく一旦戻ろう。
That could be what's happening. It wouldn't surprise me. The mausoleum.
こんな状況だからちゃんとした会議は開けないけれど、みんなの協力に心から感謝するわ。
現在シェセプアンクとベンヌ学者たちが R の整備を手伝っています。彼らの欠席をご容赦ください。
欠席。
そして今は亡きヘルマヌビスに心より哀悼を捧げます。
Hermanubis. Hermanubis. Isn't that who is in Sino? So
いつかあなたたちと会う日が来ると思っていたけれど、こうして集まってみるとやっぱり感慨深いわね。
quite emotional.
時間は多くのものを奪っていったけれど、残されたものをより強固にもしたわ。
The
一つ驚い
baby.
たことがある。指摘させていただこう。送信よ。一見調子は良さそうだが、草の竜王から与えられた生命力では抱える問題を完全に解決できておられないのだろう。
Her vitality won't be restored until the issues with Irmin's soul are, right?
そんなアペプの力でもダメなのか？心配しないで、タイモ。全く効果がなかったわけじゃないわ。
Hmm.
ただ世界樹とのつながりが深すぎて、世界樹の問題が解決しない限り完全に回復することはないの。
Is that what it's called?
あなたたちが封印されていた間、スメールは大きく変化を遂げたわ。魔人が去ったことで人々の信仰は弱まり、あなたたちも自分に以前ほどの力がないことに気づいているで
I
しょ
thought she was talking about herself, and I was like, what? What is happening? But yeah, no, that got it.
ええ、誠に嘆かわしいことです。
誠。
What a fun voice!
私も世界樹の影響で弱ってしまっているわ。今の私たちはみんなボロボロの状態ね。
ボロボロの状態。
それはつまり
今私たちにはもっと助けが必要よ。
Yeah.
スメールは私たちみんなの故郷だもの。私とあなたたちが、神と人が今こそ すべての力を一つにすべき時よ。
Yeah.
親王アフマルがいようといまいと三王の盟約は変わらず有効です。そして我らもキング・デシェレトの進化としてスメールを支え最悪を乗り越えられるよう尽力する責任があります。
At least that's true.
それに我らをアールという牢獄から解放したのは他ならぬスメールの民です。時代が移ろう中で人間は確かな知恵を身につけたようですね。
Yeah. They might be ruder, but that's fine.
おやおや、相変わらず羊は口が達しちゃった。
さて、
Goatee.
我らは
Such a
あなたた
weird
ちの計
name
画
for
に
him.
ついてさらに深く理解しておくべきでしょう。
It's so on the nose. Ow. Let's not need the table.
人間の中でも傑出した存在である教霊院の逆者たちが R を解放し改造しています。彼らはそれも世界中のためだと言っていますが。
Sekaiju. Yeah, I need to look up what it actually means. What it's written with.
ええ、そうね。世界中は最初からデイ
Sekaiju.
ワットに存在していたわ。けれど、竜が統治していた時代は今ほど重要な役割を担ってはいなかったの。
Did not possess significance it holds today.
天理は降臨した後、公開の力を元素力に変えたわ。そして世界中もあらゆる情報を記録する保存装置へと改造されたのよ。
Sorry, I'm gonna plug in my laptop. There we go. Okay.
それ以来、この世のすべては世界中と深く結びつくようになったの。
Link to it? Yep.
私は送信として世界中を守る責任を負っているわ。けれど、スメールにとって世界中は大事な存在であると同時に現実的な危機をもたらす存在でもある。ここ数
Complicated.
年、デイワットには異変が続いているわ。少し前にナドクライでも大きな事件があったし、スメールも警戒を強めないといけないわね。
There's a lot that's happened recently, isn't there?
外部から世界中へと転送できる経路はすべて私が何とか管理していたけれど、それでも重大な問題が起きてしまった。
I wonder why.
何らかの存在が侵入したのでしょうね。それはこの世界で最もありふれていて、誰にも止めることができない手段。
The most direct one? Is it like Celestia or the center of the earth or something?
死を通じて世界中に侵入したのよ。
Through death. It is freaking Dottore, isn't it? Because he died.
だとしたら確かに防ぐ手立てはありません。いつ起きるかもわからない侵入のために魂が地脈へ帰るのを際限なく阻むわけにはいきませんから。
ええ、外敵を防ぐことは重要だけれど、それと同じくらい亡くなった人たちの魂の安らぎも重要だと思うわ。
Which makes sense. That's part of what it does.
送信様の苦悩を理解してくれ。
守護とは常にままならぬものだな。
Defense has never been an easy task is kind of an understatement.
世界中が侵入されたほぼ直後に私の権限は制限されてしまったわ。
ご自身を責められる必要はありません。すべての災難を予測できる者などいないのですから。世界には常に苦難がつきまとうものです。
That's true.
でもその代償をスメールの人々に払わせるわけにはいかないわ。
Yeah, we still need to fix it.
もう一度世界中に接続する方法を見つけないと。
ゆえに R が必要なのですね。
ええ、スメール中を探しても総合的な性能で世界中に匹敵しうる存在はアフマルが残した R だけよ。
Mm-hmm.
私が意識を失う直前、わずかに世界樹に干渉することしかできなかったわ。R の解放はみんなにとって苦渋の決断だったでしょうし、同時にとても危険な賭けでもあったのよ。
Are there actually going to be consequences to this?
学者たちは当初 R の力を借りてアーカー社を再起動し、それを通じて世界樹に接続して調査することを考えていたわ。
Because I feel like often there are a lot of things that happen, but there aren't real consequences to it.
けれど世界樹が想像以上に悪化してしまった今となっては、それも無意味になってしまったわね。
無意味になってしまった。
問題を解決するには計画をより過酷で犠牲をいとわない方向へと進めるしかない。そうして予備案が生まれたのよ。
I am so glad to be listening to Japanese again. It's so nice.
今世界樹奪還のために最も優れた学者たちが R を改造して複数の目的を同時に果たそうと試みているわ。彼らのよ
幾千年もの間に人類の知恵は確かに深まったようです。それに我らだけでなくジンにアランナラ、そして彼らも協力を申し出てくれました。
Yeah. We've gotten a lot of support.
全力を尽くして世界樹を救いましょう。
行きましょう。
ところで先ほど話していた侵入者についてのあなたの口ぶりはまるでその人物を知っていて
I mean, I have an inkling.
たかのようでしたが、
それについては
And he's listening, it seems like. Ooh. Ooh. Wait, that is Irminsul. Why is it coming out of the earth? Truth among the pages of something. I don't know. That changed the thing. Oh my god, that's so cool. It's changing the actual game.
師匠、あれは何？
It means
世界中なの？
it means
どうしてこんなことに。まさか中はもう。
全員無事に避難できてよかったな。
なんだあれ？怖すぎるぞ。
I guess there aren't a lot of earthquakes in this world. Nahida, so this is the catastrophe she's been fighting against all this time.
ほう、これで送信様の意志が明確に伝わったな。
You make yourself quite clear indeed.
数千年の間、世界中にこれほどの異常が現れたことは
Yeah,
一度もなかったぞ。
it's not supposed to be out there, right?
続けてください。
世界樹の根茎、すなわち地脈ね。本来世界樹は秘匿されていて、人々がそう簡単に見ることはできなかったの。
Making it come
け
out.
れどもはや貪欲な木へと成り下がってしまったわ。狂気的な実験が次の段階へ進んだということ
A
ね。
tree of unbridled greed. What makes it made of greed? I don't get that part.
冒涜ですか。冒涜という名の実験なんてまともだとは思えません。
Okay.
ですが、ドットーレの意志を貫徹するため、我々はこうするしかないのです。
この木の誕生は事件が彼と関係しているという証明になったわ。
Yeah, it is definitely Dotore.
それについて説明するにはある人物について話さないといけないわね。
In the most concise and precise language possible, Nahida explains what she knows about the second of the Fadui Haribos, the Doctor, the Dottore. His true name is Zandik, and his crimes are beyond all reckoning. I mean, he has like copies of himself, right? That's why I was like, yes, one of him died, but that doesn't mean all of him is dead.
ザンディク、やつだったのか。以前砂漠で会ったことがあります。あの不遜な態度の若者が、まさかそのような人間になり果てていたとは。
A man of supreme arrogance is right.
ドットーレはナドくらいで死んだんじゃなかったのか？なんでまだこんなことができるんだ？ファデュイにはまだ彼の残党がいるのでしょうね。けれど彼がどうやって世界中にこれほどの影響を及ぼしたのかはわからないわ。
Is it because he's dead and not dead?
あなたの言う通り、ファデュイの部隊はすでにスメールシティに到着しているわ。
Hello, Nicole.
それに世界中そのものにも異変が起きているようね。邪悪な成長を始めて、この世界に属さないものが外へ向かって権限しようとしているわ。
Evil branches? Things that don't belong in this world? What makes the branches evil? I have questions.
ごめんなさい。他にどう表現すればいいかわからなくて。とにかく、あれは世界樹から生まれて、徐々に実体を得ようとしているの。
Are they memories then?
罪深き大樹が空へと伸びていく。
Are we gonna set it on fire or is that his plan?
ドットーレといえば、僕もいくつか情報を得た。
Wonder recounts how he and Paimon went to the meeting spot only to find no one waiting for them.
盗み聞きされる可能性があったから外では言わなかったけど、内通者は捕まったから切り捨てられたわけじゃなくて、最初から捨て駒だったんだろう。
They wrote him off from the beginning.
つまりファデュイは初めから彼には期待していなかったということか。
To keep us occupied?
だとしたら
I'm assuming?
確かに普通はこんなことしない。背後にある目的はとても複雑なものだろ
If we fight among ourselves, we won't be able to fight them.
ただ一人こういう手口を好むやつを僕は知っている。そいつの目的は単純だ。意図を悟らせずに人々を混乱に陥れること。
He's definitely talking about Dotore, right?
そいつは以前からずっとドットーレの協力者だった。それだけでこの件がドットーレと関わっていると断言。
Maybe not then, but maybe he knows the shaded person. Some people gasp upon hearing this name, while others fall silent. Clearly, there's more going on here than anyone realized. Who? What name? We didn't get to hear the name, why not? Lahida proceeds to summon all relevant parties for a lengthy and in-depth meeting. Lahida gives a detailed explanation of the enemy and the potential scale of the crisis. Of the further intel provided by Nicole and Nefa, a plan is formulated and everyone prepares to get to work. Confusion.
まだ準備すべきものはたくさんある。
Not the voice I gave him.
我々の核心となる計画を忘れるなよ。
さっきの話し合いの通り、今から言う人たちはすぐに行動を開始してちょうだい。アルハイゼン、カーベ、R 改造計画はすぐにでも次の段階へ進めないといけないわ。二人ともよろしく頼むわね。
Godspeed is ironic coming from a god.
全力を尽くします。
プランに問題はありませんが、実現するには材料が必要です。
端末の改造に必要な材料は大マハマトラのセノが率いるチームが担当してくれるかしら。
問題ありません。セトスとカサッチにも手伝ってもらうよう話をつけてやります。
こういうのは足の速い人が適任だろ、ガサッチ。
効率を考えれば僕たち以外に選択肢はないだろうね。
Indeed.
先ほど話に出た元素力増幅装置に関してだが、ドリーさん、君は送信様以外でこの計画の進捗を最もよく知る人物の一人のはずだ。
いえ、 こは私サングマハベ様にお任せあれ。
Her Japanese voice actor is so extra. I love her. Oh my god, she's so weird. Oh, it's amazing. It makes Dory so much more likable.
ドリーさんの他に技術面はファルザン、コレイ、ニコさんが協力してくれる。
Oh my god.
任せるのじゃ。
She's so fun.
コレイは私がしっかりと見ておくから安心してね。
They made the right decision hiring that person.
ディシアさん、キャンディスさん、ネフェルさん。3人には各勢力との交渉を任せたい。我々の目標は覚えているな。
あたしらに任せときな。
よし、もろもろを頼んだぞ。ティナリは各部門の機動支援に当たってくれ。問題ないな。
Okay.
かわいそうに。毎日こき使われてナフィスの教え子というのも大変じゃ。
That's also a fun voice actor.
おいボレめ、仲間割れを煽るつもりか。
大丈夫だよ。これは先生がみんなの能力を信頼してることの証明だから。僕はみんなのバックアップってことだけど、緊急で対応しなきゃいけない場面はそうそうないだろうし。
Exactly, in English. In Japanese. There's so many less words, it's so funny.
最後に旅人、あなたは私と一緒にナタの国境へ向かってほしいの。そしてそれが終わったら何人かと一緒に永遠のオアシスへ行きましょう。
I was gonna say it, that's that place, right? Yeah.
永遠のオアシス。そんな伝説みたいな場所、本当に存在するのか？
Yes, we've been there.
ナタですか。国の中心人物同士、本来であればもっと正式な形で顔を合わせるべきなのですが、今はスメールから外へ通じる道がほとんど残されていません。
Yeah, we can't exactly
この
interact.
ような形でエンジンマービカと面会するのは礼儀に反するが、皆よろしく頼むぞ。
Not a problem, we'll do our utmost.
君たちの方こそ無理はしないことだね。
その通りじゃ。特に宗神様はまだ回復しきっておらんのじゃからな。
心配いらないわ。アペプがくれた力が私を支えてくれるもの。
The only way to properly heal her is to heal Irmin's also.
そうだぞ。オイラたちがついてるんだから、ナヒーダは絶対に大丈夫だ。ええ、私は自分もみんなのことも信じているわ。それじゃ行動開始よ。
Well, it's time to get going. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Let's go.
Yep, that's apparently what my head is doing.
Let's go, let's go. Let's go.
最終的な作戦がどの程度うまくいくかはアーカー社の改造状況次第だ。目標を達成するには R をさらに最適化する必要がある。
ああ、わかってる。
これからの行動だが、すでにアーカー社端末を持っているスメール人はそのまま元の端末を使えばいい。
They can continue to use them.
問
Unsurprising.
題は傭兵や砂漠の民、その他の特殊な事情を抱えた者たちだ。これまで端末を受け取ったことがない人々の分が圧倒的に不足している。
True, it was very limited and like elitist.
R の改造や新端末の製作には希少な素材が必要だ。今のところ0秒内のプライマル構造体が現地調達できる素材としては最適だね。それにしても今回のプロジェクト全く時間に余裕がないな。
R の合併改造計画は2人に任せた。この計画に失敗は許されない。大変だろうがよろしく頼むぞ。
Failure is not an option. Good luck.
素材の方は先ほど話した通り、大マハマトラのセノとカサッチ君に任せている。
At least I don't have to do that too.
キング・デシェレトの霊廟の構造に詳しいセトス君も一緒だ。彼がついていれば彼らも迷うことはないだろう。
Let's have this quickly.
彼なら信頼できる。俺たちは今のうちに休んでおこう。
そうだな。素材が揃い次第作業を開始しよう。
Yes, rest with your boyfriend.
整列しっかりついてくるんだ。
何もそこまで肩肘張る必要はないだろう。いつものことだよ。君も知ってるだろ。
目標は覚えているか。余分なプライマル構造体を見つけ次第素材に変えるんだ。
キング・デシェレトの七柱は何も言わなかったのかい？
トートは放っておいても意味がない。好きに使うといいと言っていた。
Those words, not mine. Interesting. He's gotten very invested in this since he was the one responsible, basically. Fighting time.
降伏しろ。やっ、お互い一歩引かないか。ごめん、ちょっとどいてくれる？待って待って。
Let me change. Ah, was in the wrong one.
背を見下ろす。これで。
I think he's a really fun character.
もっと泣きわめく。
判決からは逃れられない。
Where are you? There you are. He's also really fun. These two, Sino and Wanderer, are both on my alternate account, on my Asian account. So, I have played with them previously. Aww, coming here and letting us heal. You did not heal him though. Today. I can see you. I find that annoying. I can see it, but I can't actually aim on it. Should we this?
まだいける。もう少しの辛抱だ。この身で万象を粛清する。
この装置は故障しているが何かに使えるかもしれない。念のために持ち帰ろう。
Oh, so it's all of these things that we are actually collecting. Okay. Understood. Is someone gonna heal me again? Yes, over there. Thank you. Almost healed. I should be able to get both of them fully healed then. Good enough. Oh no!
必勝。ごめん、ちょっとどいてくれる？
Okay, so that's how I use it. I wasn't actually sure how. Okay, it works. It works.
一体どれだけ必要なんだ？
アーカー社端末を持っていない者全員に一つずつ配る必要が。
Enough to make an Akasha terminal for everyone who doesn't own one? That's a lot of people.
アーカー社端末は非常に強力で、君自身も影響を受けたことがあるって言ってなかった？
教練員はアーカー社を史上最も強力で完璧な知識補助システムと称している。どれほどの力を秘めているか想像に難くないだろう。
And how elitist they were as well. They should give you an idea of that too.
確かにね。僕とカサッチはアーカー社端末を持ってないんだよね。
手に入れるいい機会じゃないか。
Yeah. Not sure we all need one. Are these Or are these the daughter's things?
遠くまで運んでくださってありがとうございます。本当に大変だったでしょ。
Oh my god, she's so extreme. I love it. Oh my god.
で歩きづらく危険だらけの道中だったはずです。わあ、ご一緒できればよかったのですが、計画をよく知る者としてここを離れるわけにはいきませんものね。
Those also know the plant can't leave the mausoleum. Really?
ほう、わしの組み立てを見よ。どうじゃ、まさに完璧じゃろ。
まさはパン完璧。
じゃが、本当にこんなにいるのか？計画ではそのようですわ。あらゆる面で素晴らしい装置ですけれど、いかんせんコストが少々高くつくのか。Oh
my god, the voice actor for Dory is amazing.
資金の大半は君が出してるって聞いたけど。
She sounds absolutely insane and I love it.
そんなことはありませんわ。教練員も相当出資してくださりましたから、それに比べれば私の協力なんてほんのちょろ。
I wish the character would move as much as her voice does.
もちろん普段に比べれば利益なんてないも当然ですけれどもこんな状況では稼ぎにくいですわね。デザインには美学を感じるの。こんなに小さな装置で公開の力を含んでいるとは面白い。
先輩は公開の力の講義には行ったの？あの日見かけなかった気がするけど。
おお、行ったぞ。ただほんの少し遅刻してしまっての。裏口の外で縮こまって聞く羽目になったのじゃが。
Right, okay.
とにかく公開の力、元素力、そしてアビスの力、三者の関係はちゃんと理解できておるぞ。
Right, light realm energy, elemental energy, and abyssal energy. Right.
ならよかった。先生がこっそり教えてくれたんだけど、公開の力と元素力の転換に関する知識はむやみに広めるべきじゃないらしいんだ。それでも学者たちはお構いなしに情報を共有したわけだけど。
At least that good.
あらあら、人の口にとは立てられぬとは。まさにこのことですわね。
最初は宗神様もみんなの身を案じて詳細を言いたがらなかったんだけど、その後考え直したみたいで、存亡の危機に共に立ち向かうよう先生たちに話したんだ。誰かを危険から遠ざけて守るには、その人に理由を知られないようにする必要があるよね。けど誰かに知識を理解して実践してもらいたいなら、 その知識の本質を伝えなくちゃならない。
え
伝えれば僕たちも危険にさらされることになる。問題解決の可能性を餌に、様々な手段で人々を追求の道に誘い込む。
That does sound like what happened in Canria, or like with the what was it, the dark knowledge capsules or whatever.
葛藤があったと思うよ。でも今日、この大きな問題は小さな問題になった。
小さな問題ですの？
ですの？
わしにはわかるぞ。例えるなら、お前とわしは秘密の知識を共有しておるが、わしと彼女は生死と運命を共に背負っておるといったところか？なんですってそれが小さなことです
の。Well, breaking it down into smaller pieces.
陰論派はよく、一人の身に降りかかる一つの出来事は巨大なものじゃが、歴史の中では極めて些細なものであるという。個人の運命など全体から見れば小さなものじゃ。
I guess, but also every individual life is going to have an impact in some way or another, in ways that we can't always see. So, I don't know.
残念ながら僕は正論派出身だから、研究対象はもっと身近なものなんだ。実際問題、人に関わることが重要じゃないはずないんだけどね。
I agree.
つまり、私たちの存亡に関わる問題はお互いに関係のある小さな問題に解体されて、一人一人が背負うことになったということですの？
Yes.
一つの秘密を多くのものと分かち合えば、一つの大きな運命に多くのものを結びつける。
I'm really not sitting comfortably today.
他のものには想像もつかんことかもしれん。じゃが、わしら学者にとっては、いずれ取らざるを得ん選択肢として常に頭の片隅にあるのじゃ。
知識の共有は運命に抗う有効手段だ。僕、よし。これで運び終わったね。
Also, this was entirely unrelated to what we're trying to do.
次は機器の調整をお願いしますの。
Investigate.
よし、材料は全部揃った。これで次の段階に進めるな。
His voice is deeper than I thought it'd be.
アルハイゼン、君の方はどうだ？
R の情報は大抵古い砂漠の文字で記録されている。この砂漠の文字で綴られているのはどこかの部族の言語だ。こっちは字の形からしてオアシス文字の仲間らしいな。
まさか読み方がもう伝わってないんじゃ。
Yeah, let's hope not, right? Let's hope nothing's been lost to history. Yeah.
一部はな、近しい言語の法則から推測するしかない。だが、幸いこの中には失われていた情報を保管する資料もある。写し終わったら、教令員に持ち帰ろ
う。That's nice.
なあ、他にも R が起動した後に現れた2つの文があるんだ。読めるかい？
人は神の文字を読むことなどできない。それを読もうとする限りは。
Humans may not read what is written by the gods except by not reading. So like by experiencing it?
勝利は容易に得られるべきではない。なぜならそれは神の知恵を象徴するものであるからだ。認識は揺るがされるべきではない。その本質には外的な限界があるからだ。
謎を解くためのヒントか？それとも
謎
何かを暗に示しているのか？読み取れないなら読まなければいい。勝利は知恵であり、認識には境界がある。待て、思いついたかもしれない。
やっぱりこれはメタファーなんだ。
メタファー。
つまり
盤面か。
A chessboard. Cool, please don't make me play chess.
確かに君の言う通り、最近の若者は謎解きが得意らしいな。
A lot of games.
校舎の中のあまたの秘密も少しずつ解き明かされてきただろう。R が知恵の届く場所である以上、遅かれ早かれこの日はやってくると思っていた。
俺は昔から文を複雑にしすぎるのには反対だ。書くのも読むのも疲れないか。
Always been against overly cryptic sentences. Yeah, Genshin is in English insane with this. There's so often that I find words or phrases that I've never heard before, and then like you compare it to the Japanese, and it's like, no, you're just being complicated for no reason.
ちょうどいいところに R について研究していたらこの盤面が起動してしまったんです。
Like I was trying to solve a puzzle, like genuinely in the big world of Genshin. I was doing it with one of my friends. She plays the game in Japanese with the written Japanese, and I do English with the Japanese voices. And I was like, I don't understand. Like I was given I kept rereading the text over and over in English. And I was like, I don't get it. I don't understand what I'm supposed to do. And I read it to her, and she was like, I have no clue. And then she was like, do you want me to read it to you in Japanese? And I was like, yes, please. She read it to me once, and I got it. Japanese is my third language. English is arguably my best language. Genshin. It's overly complicated then.
お三方は毎日食後の暇つぶしにこれをやっていると聞いた。さぞかし心得があるんだろ
確かに親王が残したあまたの奇跡の中でも彼の5番はとりわけ評判が良い。もし君たちが神の5番を訪れたことがあるならこのコマに見覚えがあるはずだ。
Chess is not something I'm especially good at, I would say. I do not know how to play chess at all.
もしかしてこれは R の内部が顕在化したもの？
その通り。来訪者への準備は万全だ。法則通りに盤面の試練を達成して初めて R の上書きが許可される。
In accordance to the rules. Which rules?
待ってください。それは危険なのでは？
ああ、当然危険だ。
Of course it's dangerous.
なら僕が行く。君はここで待っていてくれ。
周りから少しずつ自信を借りてきたか？
Yeah.
のな、僕は先輩だぞ。先輩が後輩を守ろうとするのは当たり前だろ。
Why don't you both go together? I think they'll be fine.
気持ちは受け取っておくが、盤上ゲームというのは2人でやるものだ。それに、この手のゲームなら安全性は制御できるはずだ。局面が安定するのはあなたたちにとっても好都合だろう。
Yeah, that's true. They want to stay, you know, alive, considering you just got out.
確かに。対局の難易度を調整してくださるのなら、お手柔らかにお願いできますか？
はあ、ベンヌは脅かしたがっていたのだがな。まあいい、わかった。
Wanted to put some respect into these whippersnappers. It's the second time I've encountered the word whippersnappers today, and I realized I'm not sure I know what that word means. Like, I know you use it for, like, young people, or like, yeah, young whippersnapper, but I don't actually know what it means.
ありがとうございます。もちろん、僕たちも気をつけます。見たところ、普通の盤面じゃなさそうだね。相手を倒せばいいのかな？
いいな。我らの試練を乗り越えるのだ。
準備はできたか？
行こ
う。Let's do it. I think this is probably the last section we'll be able to do before My camera dies, considering it's been over 2 hours. During this chess trial, Alhaitham and Kaveh must move separately, consuming actions as they do to traverse the obstacle-strewn chessboard. The trial can only be passed once both Alhaitham and Kaveh reach their end. The areas that Alhaitham and Kaveh pass through will be marked. Alhaitham is unable to enter an area that Kaveh has marked, and vice versa. Returning to an area that has already been marked will remove the mark and return the action previously consumed. Okay. Kaveh can move some of the pieces on the chessboard, but he can only push them towards empty areas. Alhaitham can activate some pieces on the chessboard to unlock certain areas. These areas then become possible. The camera died. I said so.
こんな妨害に意味があるとは思えないが。
この対局の鍵は力を合わせることにある。協力して解決しなければ反則とみなす。
僕の出番みたいだね。メラク、
I didn't do it.
なんとかできるかい？
親王の一番のお気に入りだったプライマル構造体。
And that way.
そのチップが工具箱の中で生きているとは。
I can't do anything to that.
面白い。
ほう、なかなかやるではないか。
Can I stay here? How do I move to Alhaitham? There. Are we both supposed to be here? Yeah, okay. And then I know. Okay, I'm gonna take this one away because there's no
我が輩
point.
の番だ。おっと、心配するな。手加減してやろう。
ほう。
ありがとうございます。
I can't move that. Can I move? Nope. I can't do that. I can't do... Oh, wait, I am Alhaitham. Nope, that doesn't work. Okay, cover. Move. Half is blocked. Okay. Probably. I am fine with that. Do-do-do. That one should be fine. Ah, yes, of course. Move. Move. Oh, nope. There we go. And then we take Alhaitham. You can run like this. There. If real chess was this easy, I would be an expert. I am not.
露骨に手加減するとは感心せんな。私はそうはいかんぞ。
好きにしろ。
Can I? No. Oh, wait. No, I have to somehow move this one, don't I? Let's not move something I don't think I need to at the moment. Because I can't do this. Nope. I need to move that somehow. Or that one. There. Okay. I'm assuming that if I do either of those, it's not really gonna reach all the way. And I later need to get that one. Oh, sorry. That was silly. One more. There we go. Because he cannot go over his path. There. And then we do this one. And I'm gonna move you one more time. Actually, I'm just gonna move you. As much as I can. And you... Because they can't move. Have I messed up? Maybe I should not have.
誰かさんは眠ってしまったらしいな。
うるさいな。考えているんだ。そう簡単に解けるわけないだろ。
I would like to push it from the other side, is the thing. Because I think even if I do this, I'm not gonna be able to enter this one. Unless it lets me do so. From this side, I don't think it does.
誰かさんは眠ってしまったらしいな。
うるさいな。考えているんだ。そう簡単に解けるわけないだろ。
Because I can get him here. But that doesn't help. I can't pull them. Nope. Oh, sorry. Cancel. Die. Yes. Reset.
あれほど露骨に手加減するとは感心せんな。私はそうはいかんぞ。
好きにしろ。
And then this one should indeed be going into there. I think that part's fine. I can't do that because I don't have another step. And if I do that, I can't get it there. I can't get around there.
誰かさんは眠ってしまったらしいな。
うるさいな。考えているんだ。そう簡単に解けるわけないだろ。
Nope, doesn't let me reach.
誰かさんは眠ってしまったらしいな。
うるさいな。考えているんだ。そう簡単に解けるわけないだろ。
Can I go back one move? Because I'm not sure. Did I need that? Wait. I'm getting tired. I've been tired all day, but getting especially tired.
手加減するとは感心せんな。私はそうはいかんぞ。
好きにしろ。
Maybe I don't need it. I do not. Lovely. In that case... Oh, that still doesn't help with that. This isn't gonna... Nope, it's not gonna last. Because I can get him there. Maybe it's fine. There. And I can't move it again, can I?
誰かさんは眠ってしまったらしいな。
うるさいな。考えているんだ。そう簡単に解けるわけないだろ。
And if I get him there... Like, this is the only path that gets him there. My brain. My brain. It is not cooperating. There. I can get him there, but I need that one to be straight ahead. Wait, maybe I'm stupid. Maybe I'm stupid. Maybe it's just really simple. I think it's just really simple. This is what I wanted to do from the beginning, but I couldn't figure out how. Oh my god. I am tired. Ugh. Yeah. My brain is tired. Through the reeds. And something to order.
これでいいだろ
う。やっと終わった。なかなか面白かったな。盤面の上に立つのは地面に立つのとはまた違った感覚だった。
Yeah.
それに、おっと、感想はまた今度。お三方ともありがとうございました。先ほどはあなた方が導いてくれたのでしょ。
I don't know about guidance, because I couldn't read that fast, but they weren't too hard. It was just me being stupid.
思った通りだったな。お前たちならうまくやってくれると信じていた。手助けした。
R の機能についてあなた方に聞きたいことがある。R の障壁がキング・レシェレトの霊廟全体を覆えるなら、もっと遠くまで拡散させることもできるはずだ。
つまり今ある機能に加えて。なるほど。
なるほど。
この機能と装置が組み合わさって最大限に効果を発揮したらどうなるか想像してみてほしい。
What would it look like?
確かにこれ以上ない解決策だ。皆さん、どう？
ほう、そこまで誠心誠意頼まれたら断るわけにはいかないな。 羊、ワニ、
Jesus. It's just goat.
無論だ。
I don't. I heard the goat and then I didn't hear what he called the other one. Okay, I'm going to end it here today, since my camera has died anyway. But I'm really glad to be fully into this quest and not have that long left of it, because we're not that far off from Snezhnaya now, and I am excited, and I have been trying to avoid spoilers, and I look forward to actually being caught up anyway. This was super fun. Please take care of yourselves, my stars.